I think I said it. I
You did say it,
articulated
you did
it very
say it.
well. I might have just used the
tried it.
wrong word.
Creativity isn't, it comes to you at any moment, but it won't come to you if you don't understand what you need to create in the first place.
I think it's called a paradigm. Is it a paradigm when something
Yeah.
kind of opposes something else?
Yeah.
Because the point
I don't
here
know.
is that creativity, by its own definition, is something which is almost spontaneous and ad hoc and very natural and just occurs. You do have to apply some behaviours to the creative process. It doesn't mean that you need to make it a very strict and very linear process, because that, by its own definition, makes it quite determined and you're not as free and as creative as you'd like to be. But I think the word for me is context. It's about being contextual. And so for every great creative proposal that's ever been written or pitched, if it's not just some gigantic creative engagement tool that smacks you in the face and doesn't need any explanation, then actually good creative does require a little bit of explanation. And that's where the contextual element comes in. It's where you have to be able to talk and say, this is a great idea and here's why, or here's because. And very often it comes down to some of the outputs from that kind of linear research. Do that work at the beginning and you establish the context, you establish the purpose of the idea. And once you've done that, then you apply creativity.
Just for the record, I don't think it's paradigm, the word
it
you
not?
want.
Can we go back and I'll...
No, but paradox is a seemingly absurd or contradictory statement.
Lauren,
or
you might have
proposition.
to, if I say the word paradox now, you might have to edit
Yeah.
that into the paradox.
What Dom is trying to say is,
I think I said it. I
You did say it,
articulated
you
it
did
very
say it.
well. I might have just used the
tried it.
wrong word.
he's trying to say, it seems to go against all logic
Yeah.
to want to stop and use boring process
Yeah.
to be creative. But actually, the way to be creative is to follow a process in the first place. It seems illogical to start doing the
Paradoxical.
seems paradoxical to start doing the creative process with a bunch of straightforward
Behaviours and rules.
rules and behaviours.